This show is dumb. From Rogers the Musical, to Hawkeye LARPing, to the Tracksuit Mafia, to ridiculously cartoonish trick arrows, to Kate Bishop and Yelena's banter, to Lalo Salamanca showing up as the swordsman, to Hawkeye spending a portion of the final fight stuck in a Christmas tree. This show is stupid, but I have to admit, I loved every second of it. The scene where Clint joins the LARPer battle is a perfect representation of how Jeremy Renner has always approached the character of Hawkeye. As a normal guy who can't believe all the stupidity and craziness going on around him. And I've always loved that about this character. The charisma of Jeremy Renner is 90% of why I like this show. But there are a few things I'd like to address. Marvel, as of late, has been pulling off a maneuver that fans have dubbed the bait and switch, where they take a beloved character, give them their own show, and then push that character to the side to introduce and feature a new female character. The show Hawkeye definitely fits this bill, but I believe that the story they crafted around the show makes Hawkeye a passing the torch story, not a bait and switch. In the show Loki, our Loki is brought into a conflict between a female version of himself and the TVA. And while the show is called Loki, the story revolves completely around Sylvie, and Loki ends up just being emotional support. Meanwhile, in Hawkeye, we learn that when Kate Bishop was a child, her home was destroyed during the Battle of New York. And as she stood in the rubble of her home, alone and afraid, she looked out and saw Hawkeye, just a normal guy, fighting an alien army with a bow and arrow. So Kate Bishop dedicated her life to emulating Hawkeye, becoming a national champion in archery, also becoming proficient in martial arts and fencing. Now I agree, the show Hawkeye is mostly Kate Bishop's story, but Kate Bishop's story is trying to become Hawkeye. So while the main character might not be Hawkeye, the whole show is about Hawkeye, so I think it deserves the name. I don't understand the appeal of this character. There's nothing interesting about her. And no, having a few disabilities doesn't make you interesting. For example, Daredevil's blind, but he also has superpowers, a tragic backstory, and he's basically Batman. Echo just seems like someone criminals keep around because they feel sorry for her. I don't know how she's going to maintain her own show, but who knows, it may be the best thing ever, but I'm not holding my breath. Hawkeye's this high on my list because it's a fun dumb show to watch. Hawkeye's this low on my list because it is a dumb show and it's nothing I'd recommend to my friends. But I want to make something very clear. Nothing I said in this video means I want to see Kate Bishop in anything else, especially a Young Avengers movie.